I was raised by a school teacher. So I knew as a child how hard my mother worked, not just at the school, but within the community.
The teachers are the rock stars.
I have always felt that way.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ginny. Hi, Dave. How are you?
What's up?
You know, even before this pandemic, when I was traveling around the country for the campaign, this is what teachers were telling me. They said, we can't do this all by ourselves. We need help.
That's always been the case. And nobody has listened for a long time. I mean, teacher salaries is one thing where, you know, I taught in Northern Virginia and single parent raising kids. I couldn't afford to live there on my pay. And so I had to work 2 or 3 jobs all the time.
Every morning I would wake up in our little house in Springfield, Virginia, and my mother was already ready to get us in the car and get us to school, knowing that she had a full day ahead of her with hundreds of children that relied on her to help them, you know, move forward in life. And every night after dinner, I would watch my mother at the desk in the living room working on the plan for the next day. And so I watched my mother make plans to help other people my entire life. I started looking back on that and thinking, well, who's making the plan for the teachers? I attribute a lot of my success to my mother's faith and belief in me as a person and as a kid, which is something that I think most teachers do with their students. You have to believe in the child and understand that every kid learns differently.
But you see, I think that's the beauty of who teachers are. They see individuals and they see their potential. And if you can, if you give a student confidence and you believe in them, that's half the battle. Because then they can go on to shine.
As a kid, I did struggle in school. For me personally, I started playing music when I was pretty young. I was maybe 10 or 11 years old. And that really became my passion and my obsession. It came to the point where I had the opportunity to go and travel the world playing music. And I went to my mother and I said, I think I want to follow this path. And my mother, I think because she had been teaching children like me for decades, understood that that it was maybe better for me to leave school and go out into the world and learn that way.
Ginny, look what you did for your son, that you believed in him. And even though you were entrenched in the system of teaching, you said, hey, my child, doesn't fit into this square box. Let him go out and, blossom.
Absolutely, 100%.
I need to run because we're on the campaign trail. And, honestly, I could talk to you all day.
I can't believe how you're doing it.
Well, one day at a time. Honestly, Ginny, I'm like taking my calendar and like every day, knocking another day off. But so much is at stake, and we've got to get everybody out to vote. I mean, it is so important. We have to fight for the things that we believe in and that we want, and we have to make other people. It doesn't matter whether you're for education, climate change, healthcare, whatever it is, we got to fight for it. And we've got to fight for it through our vote.
That's why we're here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.